Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Super excited to have you back here. I just want to jump into what we're doing with the video today because I have a little bit of an explanation before we get into it. As I kind of explained in my last video, I'm trying to do things this year and on my channel that I've kind of held myself back from doing, whether that be just like inner turmoil or things that I physically felt like I wasn't able to do. Obviously within the restraints of the pandemic, that's why we're in my room right now. So today I'm kind of working on my problem with my self-image. That's something that I want to continuously work on, and I'm sure you guys relate to that. But I've been an actor for a while, so like I'm comfortable seeing myself on camera, but I continuously find that I'm not very comfy looking at pictures of myself, and I wish that was different. And a little bit last year, like I did some smaller photo shoots, and it was just really difficult for me to find positions where I felt like I looked good and I felt comfortable and like, yeah, just feeling confident in my body. So I'm working on that today. One of the best ways that I felt like I could dive into it without feeling like a fish out of water, just kind of like flopping around, was to maybe model myself after some people and like take pictures for reference and see if I could find positions and pictures and lightings and things that I felt worked for me through other people. You know, sometimes mimicry, that's the word, right? Mimicry, is that the word? Is that a word?
Sure.
Okay, sure. Is the best way to start something. Today, I am also taking a step out of my comfort zone and talking about one of my favorite subjects, which is BTS. I unabashedly love BTS. I've loved them since like 2017, but I don't really talk about it a lot outside of like my friends and maybe my family, just because, I don't know, but maybe I just don't want to talk about it online because I don't want to feel like I'm using their name to like, get views or something. But I love them a lot, and they are kings of fashion, they are kings of modeling, and I thought maybe for the next couple of days I would try and redo some of their photo shoots and see how I feel doing that kind of stuff. But yeah, you're just gonna be kind of getting a vloggy style video of me attempting to recreate some of these photos from some of my favorite BTS photo shoots. So you're gonna be seeing my wall. Back here is where we're gonna be doing all of the shoots. We're not going anywhere, we're staying indoors because this is the pandemic. We're still here. Wow, that was a long intro. Hopefully you guys are still with me and are excited about this as much as I am. So if you are, stick around and let's do it. Okay, so this is the outfit that I've got. We've got the only jean jacket I own. We've got my new jeans and my little white t-shirt. I know he doesn't have any print on his, but I have on mine, so.
Yo, it's me. Hello, the lighting person. So, we have here a couple of tripods. That's not what's emitting lighting. We have here some loom cubes that we got recently. They're pretty nice, especially for like at-home lighting type stuff. And during the pandemic, that's all we have. So we just have a couple of loom cubes here set up. This one has a light diffusion as well as a hexagon filter and barn doors, just to make sure that it's a little bit more textured and interesting. This one I just have as raw, probably at about 50%, as where the one on the taller one is at 100% as a brighter. We also have the wonderful light of the sun peeking through our blinds. Other than that, that's pretty much it. This is a really simple lighting look. It seems to be mostly just white light coming at an angle from his left side, and I just had a little bit of a fill light down below. So this is the wonderful look on my beautiful girlfriend right here. Duty duty. All right, and that's it. All right, cool.
Yeah.
That video's gonna be my butt.
That's fine. That's okay.
Me in sweatpants
It's good.
and Grinch socks.
Mostly a time lapse. All right, we are back. And we have the ramen shirt on and the little necklace. I'm still wearing my jeans, but you won't be able to see them in the video or in the pictures. Here's Patrick in the background. oh God. I'm terrible at vlogging. So this is what we're working with, and hopefully this will go as, yeah, hopefully. Okay, bye. Welcome back. Fourth and final shot of the day. What is it? My martini shot. Woo! Okay, anyway, I thought the crowd would get that, but never mind. It's been going pretty well so far. I think that the shots have been turning out, honestly, a bit better than I thought they would, considering, you know, we were working from home in a little bedroom with the lights that we got. Okay guys, we are back for day 2 of trying to recreate the BTS photos that I chose. Today we're going to be moving on to my favorite, Suga, and then we're probably going to do some Jungkook and I think RM. Today I'm most excited for it because there is one particular photo shoot, also from the tier era of Suga. And it's this like glowy sweater, like lying down photo shoot that I just adore. And I actually purchased this sweater like an absolute nerd because I wanted to do this photo shoot for a while, which is actually the reason why I had this idea in the first place. So I'm really excited that I'm finally getting to do it. Obviously I'm gonna start with the Suga look. I will see you in a second. Hello again. So we finished the first on the floor photo shoot. I'm definitely having a little bit more body problems, be not liking the way I look today, but hopefully I can get through it. We're fixing lighting right now, so you're gonna see some shadows and stuff. But I just don't have the etherealness that Suga seems to have, you know, and that's fine. That's okay. I can live with that. Hey guys, so we just finished the third potential picture for Suga, and god, those were like some really difficult, effortless poses to hold. My body hurts. So props to him for making that look so simple and nice, because ow, that man can fold like a pretzel. But we are both, me and Patrick are both kind of hungry, and the batteries are running low, so I think we're probably just going to end the shooting day here and start up again the next day we're shooting. So sorry for the kind of abrupt ending, but you know, it do be like that when you're just kind of improvising and stuff. I will see you the next day we're doing this. It'll be, you know, just a moment for you, but in a couple days for me. So we're just, you know, casually taking down lighting. See you later, guys. What's up guys, we're back for day 3 of doing the BTS photo shoot. I'm filming on my phone so that we can get right into it. Since we only did one person, we did Suga last time, we didn't do anybody else that day. I figured we should probably just get going as fast as we can to make sure we can get through the rest of the 4 members. So the first person we're doing today is JK. I feel like our styles kind of match a little bit more. So this is the photo we are trying to get today. It looks like this, and this is as close as I could get to an outfit that looked like it. I feel like it's pretty close. We are setting up for that now. I've got my little chair, so we're gonna get to it, and I will check in with you guys in a little bit to show you how it's going and who else we're doing and who's up next. Hello from the ground. We finished with JK's photo shoot, and we're moving on to Floor Namjoon. So this is what his picture looks like. We're currently setting up the lighting for it. That's why you were looking at me in this wonderful angle. I was feeling a little bit not confident today, but we're pushing through it, and this is certainly a new angle for me. I don't generally lay on the floor and take pictures of myself, so hello guys, we are cruising now, and we are doing lighting for this photo, which is V. Now, I don't know if I mentioned before or not, but I'm trying to pick photos of them that I feel like really give off like the essence of who they are. And V, as we all know, is the master of modeling. So I tried to pick a really cool photo of him that, you know, wasn't super difficult to do because he just does things and makes them look so beautiful. But I wanted to make sure it was still doable for me. Hi, me again. Sorry, I forgot to show you what I'm wearing. That kind of supposed to be what kind of V is wearing in the photo, but I don't really have a big fluffy jacket, so I just wore my biggest, most chunky jacket I could find, and then I'm wearing sweatpants. Shout out to Mary Wyatt London. But anyway, there. Now I've done that. Okay. Hey guys, so we're on our final photo shoot for the BTS picture mimicking situation, and we are venturing out of the bedroom and moving it to the kitchen because we've got some beautiful natural lighting coming out here and a row of cabinets, and they look very similar to the ones that Jimin is sitting next to in the photo that we're doing of him. So I don't know, I'm a little nervous because of the angle of which the pictures are taken. It's just a bit more full body than I like to have of myself, but again, I'm doing it for this purpose, so hopefully, you know, it'll turn out a little bit better than I think it will. I did it. We finally made it. We made it to the end. I spent the past few days taking photos and editing them to look like the BTS members. It certainly was a little different than I think that I thought it would go, but I'm proud of us, me and Patrick, for pulling off what we did. Pretty much the first day, my intent was to go in and take like multiple photos with different options of photos. So I took like 2 different Jin pictures and 2 different J-Hope pictures using 2 different reference photos. I had like 4 rounds of photos, and quickly we realized that that was probably not the best way to go about it because it was just a lot of extra work. What I really should have done was pick 1 photo for everyone. But you know, it was a learning experience and it went a lot better than I thought, especially for the first round. The second day, I was supposed to shoot like 3 or 4 members. That was supposed to be my long day, but we ended up taking like 3 or 4 different shots, and that took a long time, and we were hangry, or at least I was, so it just needed to end a little bit earlier than I intended it to. And then the last day that we shot 3 days, was actually really cool. We shot 4 different members because we had so many left than I had intended on having, but it went really well. We kind of had our shit together. We knew what we were doing, and I had 1 photo for each of them, and yeah, we got to move around a little bit more, and I think that they turned out really well. I keep saying that. I haven't shown you them yet, but you just gotta believe me. I'll show you in a second. But I think they turned out really well, and altogether, you know, I definitely struggled with feeling confident and feeling pretty and feeling like, you know, I could manage what they were doing, but I think that I ended up liking and being much more okay with how I looked in the poses and the positions and the angles than I thought I would be. So that's really cool, and it was really fun. So yeah, I definitely want to do more stuff like this. I think it's important. I think it's good. Okay, so you guys have been waiting long enough. Without further ado, I will start to show you guys the photos of the final product. I have edited these for lighting purposes and just to get kind of the smooth, you know, filtered looks that they have in all of their photos. You know, all photos are edited a little bit, so this isn't all raw footage, but it is like, you know, the final created product. So, okay. First up, we have the first photo shoot we took, which is Jin. And before I get much further, I know I explained it a little bit, but I just wanted to say that I really did try and pick photos that I think really emulate each member. Jin is worldwide handsome, but he also has a really authoritative personality. I think it really represents him. Here I am modeling this photo, and I think it turned out pretty well. It's definitely much more of a comfortable position for me than I thought it would be. Like, I thought it would be kind of more masculine than I'm used to and than I'm comfortable with, but I think it turned out really nicely. I edited it to look a little bit more blue. Yeah, I don't know, I think I look kind of cool. Not that I normally am cool, but I am giving off cool vibes. I don't know, what do you guys think? The next photo I did, and this one I think is probably one of the closest ones that we were able to get. This was J-Hope. This is his iconic photo from the Dynamite photo series. So I like that it looked like, you know, someone had just like snapped a photo of him. He's so cool. It was definitely really hard to look as, you know, effortlessly cool as he did, but I think we were able to get the lighting pretty close, and yeah. All right, so now to my bias, my favorite, as the non-K-pop stans would know them as, Suga is my favorite member of BTS. I love them all, but he is, of course, my favorite for many reasons, which I could go into, but won't for the sake of your, you know, sanity. I mentioned earlier that there was that one photo shoot that I just adored. The two that turned out that I really ended up liking that I did were this one where he's like leaning against some sort of like chair or object, and oh my god, like he looks so cozy and so effortless, but the position that he's in, at least for me, you have to like fold up like a pretzel and hold it with your whole core, and it is so uncomfortable. I don't know how he looks so serene doing that, because my ribcage hurt and my core hurt and my legs hurt so bad after that. I cannot believe it. When I first looked through these photos, I was not a fan of my face at all, but the more I look at it and the more I sit with it, I think I'm okay with it, and I think I'm actually okay with the way I look. And the next Suga photo that I really like, definitely more up my alley, and he just looks so pretty. I just wanted to be able to try and figure out how they were able to do that, and I think I was able to do a pretty good job. And lastly, the last day, well, not lastly, there are 4 more members, but the last day of shooting, these are the pictures that came up. So we started out with JK, we started out with Jungkook. I wanted to use this photo of him because it's more of like what I would consider a more authoritative masculine pose, but it also shows more of the body, which I wanted to make sure I was doing a little bit. I don't know, for some reason I just look like hella beefy in this photo, and not like in a bad way. I just feel like my arms look like so buff, and I have like no reason for that to be true. I think that this pose actually works for me. So RM was next, and I have to say, unfortunately, this is probably my least favorite photo. I just think that the posing that he was doing is just not super flattering on me, and I'm still not super comfortable looking at myself from this angle. Yeah, I'm not a super huge fan of this, but obviously I did it, and it turned out better than I thought. So we're almost done. So here's the next photo that we were trying for. This is probably the one that we weren't able to emulate, like clothing wise and lighting wise. I still kind of like how it turned out. I think he looks a little more like sinisterly, like up to no good, but like in a sassy way, and I just wasn't able to figure out how to put my face to make it look like that. And finally, we're on the last photo. This was actually a much more simple shoot than I thought it would be. Our kitchen luckily has like white cabinets, which is why I picked this photo. But Jimin also has like this really light, airy elegance to him that I wanted to make sure I was bringing with me and remembering when I picked a photo of him. So this one I feel like kind of does that. I'm not a huge fan of the positioning of my body and like the way my body particularly looks in this photo, but I do like the photo in general, and I think that it's pretty, and I feel like I look pretty in it. I just have to get over my, issues with how I look as a person. That's it. Those are all the photos I took of me trying to recreate BTS's photos. I just want to say thanks for hanging out with me that long. It was a really cool journey, but I just wanted to take this moment to just kind of remind you guys that we're all kind of working towards loving ourselves, and I hope that that's something that you're working on too. I'm trying really hard to appreciate my body for what I have, no matter what it looks like, and just trying to forget that society and media has trained me to feel a certain way about myself. And it's not my fault. And it's not your fault. Your body is for you, and you are beautiful, and you are wonderful people, and you should absolutely love yourself, because why the fuck not? It's a work in progress, and we can do it together. I'm here for you. Thanks again for hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to watch more of me, definitely subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I make a new video and when I post it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. I love you so much. Bye guys.